Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another Magic the Gathering Kamigawa Neon Dynasty set booster box unboxing. This is part 4. We have I think like 9 packs to go through, and then we'll be done. So check out part 1 through 3 if you want to see the rest of the cards. I go over them. I talk about lore of the Kamigawa a little bit here and there. I don't really get into the story of this too much because I don't know the story. But that's alright. We're going to go ahead and hop into this and see what we get. We still haven't gotten any Phyrexians. We haven't gotten any Planeswalkers. So we're hoping for some of them. We do get this artwork. Is that... what's his name? That's the Planeswalker. Yeah, Tezzeret. Betrayer of the Flesh. Yeah, he joined with the Phyrexians. Damn, he looks cool. That is like anime villain right there. Definitely. I have a foil blue land. I had one blue land before, but I don't have that one, so that's cool. Let's throw that off my other land cards. We have a Covert Tactician. So I'm not going to spend time reading over cards I went over before. You have to watch the other videos, or a pause line after you just pause it. Moon Circuit Hacker. Network Disruptor. Flying. When enters the battlefield, tap target permanent. Nice. Not bad at all. Moon Snare Specialist. We've had the Ninja Border for that one. Moonfolk Puzzle Maker. Getting a bunch of Moonfolk in here. That's not bad. It's an artifact creature. Becomes tapped, scry 1. Not bad. Just tap it. You know. Banishing Slash. Cost 2 disrupt to 1 target artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature. If you control an artifact or enchantment, create a 2/2 white samurai. Nice. When We Were Young. Return up to 2 target creatures with each at +2/+2 till the end of your turn. If you control an artifact and enchantment, also gain lifelink. Since the Imperial custom strictly forbade the Emperor to reveal her name, even Keiko, her closest childhood friend, she had to suffer him calling her your Empress for much of their shared youth. So it's also cool is I like on the bottom of some of these cards they have Story Spotlight or NGTstory.com to let you know that like, hey, this card specifically dictates part of the artwork or the story of the world, so you can go check that out. The Shattered States era. We've seen this one. Flip it over, we get a Human Samurai. We have another Mythic here. This one is from the Commander set. Chirisho the Shattered Blade, a Snake Samurai. Whenever an aura or equipment enters a battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 red spirit token creature with menace at the beginning of your end step. Put a 1/1 counter on each modified creature you controlled. Equipment, auras you control, and counters are modifications. Cool. Neat. So if you can put in equipment, so when you play an aura equipment, you're going to get a create thing, and then you get add counters to that creature right away as well. Another regular rare, we have another legendary creature. Ryu, Storm's Edge. Whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks while untap it. If it is the first combat phase of the turn, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. That's crazy. So if somebody else attacks, even if him or someone else, they get a second combat phase. That's definitely cool. And then we have a foiled Golden Tail Disciple and a Pilot token. It's a pilot you've seen in one other card. Creature cruise vehicles as though its power were 2 or greater. So they say they count as 2 creatures for the terms of running a vehicle. Although we've only had like 2 vehicles in this set so far, which isn't super great, but it's what happens. There's some awesome artwork on that. I love these art cards just because they're so much bigger. Some of the art on this game is incredible. They could just release art packs, and I'd probably buy them. Repel the Vile. But if you're gonna do that magic, you're watching this, which I doubt you're watching part 4 of an unboxing video for a game you own, but if someone out there hears it, you're gonna ever make art packs to release them per set. Or like mix sets together that are like legacy sets, like original Kamigawa with Neon Dynasty, or the original Ravnica with the Return to Ravnica, Mirror Gang with New Phyrexia, like sets that go together. A regular Swamp, Peerless Samurai, Norka Yamazaka the Poet, Aki Warpaint, Aki Emberkeeper, Bearer of Memory, Dramatist Puppet, Silver Fur Master, turn unblocked attacker. Oh, just ninjutsu. Ninjutsu abilities you activate cost 1 less to activate. Other ninjas and rogues get +1/+1. So I've had this one before. We had the ninja bordered one. So if you haven't figured it out, this is supposed to be Splinter from the Ninja Turtles. And we also have at least one Ninja Turtle. I don't think they made 4 different ones, but that's kind of a neat little, like, if I'm going to do this, throw it in there. Prosperous Thief has ninjutsu. Whenever one or more ninja or rogue deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. We have a foil here. Not a foil, a saga. Michiko's Reign of Truth, which you've seen before. It flips over and we get the Human Monk. We have a mythic regular set card. We have Junji the Midnight Skies. We have a Dragon Spirit. I think this is our second Dragon Spirit. Mega Supply. When he dies, choose one. Each opponent discards 2 cards and loses 2 life. Or put a target non-dragon creature from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose 2 life. Not your graveyard, a graveyard. So this guy dies, either each opponent discards 2 cards and loses 2 life, which isn't super great, but it could definitely hurt. Or you can basically put one of their creatures back into your thing and you lose 2 life, which could be definitely worth it. And then we had Tempered in Solitude, which you haven't even seen. Whenever a creature you control attacks, alone, exile top card of your library, you may play that card this turn. Cool, so basically make someone into a samurai and a spirit token. Awesome. Got a few mythics in here. They're definitely awesome to get. Our next pack. We still need a Planeswalker. We still need some Phyrexians. We have... Oh, is this the Toad Rider? With all artwork? Yes. Katsunari the Toad Rider. That is sweet. We have the regular card we've seen in one of the previous packs. We have this alt art. I need to get this alt art card. That guy is awesome. Sweet. Then we have a non-foil version of this land, which I'm happy because I'd like to have a non-foil set. You have an all-foil or non-foil, you know. Sunblade Samurai, Heir of the Ancient Fags, regular artwork version, along with a Fang of Shikai, with a Death Touch Ninja. 1 cost, 1/1 Death Toucher, nothing wrong with that. Plus the fact he's a ninja, there's a lot of cards in this set that play off of ninjas. Master's Rebuke. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Jinkai Preserver, Human Druid. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, and then channel discard to put a 1/1 counter onto up to 2 of each target creatures you control. So this allows you to boost like them other guys, like Death Toucher. That's super helpful because people don't like to block Death Touchers. But you're going to be more apt to block him and try and kill him if he's doing more than 1 damage. Or that other guy adding counters to him so he can do his stuff. We have Orochi Merge Keeper. So tap to add 1 mana. And as long as he's modified, it has tap to add 2. Add counters on him so he doesn't die. definitely some cool combos in here. Boon to the Boje. So she has like tree branch tech armor. That's actually pretty cool. Target creature gets XX till the end of your turn, where X is the greatest mana value among permanents you control. Untap it. Nice. Walking Skyscraper. Construct. This spell costs 1 less to attach for each modified creature you control. Has hexproof as long as it is untapped. Can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponent controls. 8 cost 8/8, but you can basically play it for free if you have enough stuff. Definitely neat. Befriending the Moths, we've seen before. Becomes a giant moth. We get our rare. We have Takinuma Abandoned Mire. Legendary land. Our second legendary land. Channel, discard it, mill 3 cards, and return a creature, planeswalker, from your graveyard to your hand. Cost 1 less for each artifact. So that's actually cool. The other one cost 1 green and 1 black, or 1 green and 1 colorless. So you can only drop it down to 1 green. This one you can actually put, if you have 3 guys out, you can actually make it a lot cheaper. Just costs a little bit more. Then our foil is an actual rare as well. Mech Titan Core. Another vehicle. We haven't had too many vehicles, so I'm great with that. Pay 5, exile it, and 4 other artifact creatures and or vehicles you control. Create a Mech Titan legendary 10/10 construct artifact creature token with flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, and haste. It is all colors, so like the 5 main abilities. When the token leaves the battlefield, return all cards exiled with Mech Titan Core except Mech Titan Core to the battlefield tapped under their opponent's control. Crew 2. Oh, so basically, this is a Megazord. Or a Voltron. That is actually pretty cool. I need a token card for this, though. So yeah, this comes into play. You can exile it and 4 other creatures to make it a 10/10 beat stick, and then if it dies, return all creatures exiled with it except it to the battlefield. So they all come back, and this guy just gets destroyed, essentially. Or he still stays exiled. So you can't keep redoing it over and over, which is kind of sucks. But then I have a Goblin Shaman token card. Creature attacks create a treasure token. Cool. I got a vehicle, and it was a really cool one. Damn, this is some cool artwork here. That is a demon. I haven't seen that card yet either. Gift of Wrath by Isis. Alright, we have Blossoming Sand, Dokuchi Shadowwalker, Mizumi Blade Blesser, Guardians of Ouroboros. Ooh, yes, we got another vehicle. Futurist Sentinel. Crew to tap 3. Put him in there anyway, just a 6/6. Nothing super special about him, but definitely still awesome to get more vehicles. We have the Knitse Ace, who's a box pilot. This is the first actual pilot I've gotten. Whenever a vehicle you control attacks, choose one. That vehicle gains first strike during a turn or untap Knitse Ace. Oh, sorry, were we racing? Nice. So yeah, whatever you need to do with them. We have Suit Up. Till the end of your turn, target creature or vehicle becomes an artifact creature with a base power of toughness of 5/4, draw a card. Oh, that's cool. So we're getting like a pilot thing set here. Anchor to Reality. An additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Search your library for an equipment or vehicle card, put it in the battlefield. If it has mana value less than sacrifice permanent, scry 2. Containment Construct. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile a card from your graveyard. If you do, you may play that card this turn. Oh, cool. So if you discard it, then you can play it. So someone forces you to discard something like that. We have another Behold the Unspeakable, which we've looked at in the last video. Our rare card is Weaver of Harmony with some neon border, which is really cool. It's the second one we've gotten. Other enchantment creatures you control get +1/+1. Pay 1 leaf and copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an enchantment source. You may choose new targets. That is sweet. That's definitely a cool ability. And then Moon Snare Prototype. Tap an untapped artifact or creature you control to add 1 colorless mana. And channel discard owner of target non-land permanent puts it on the top or bottom of their library. Which those are kind of fun because you could use it on your opponent's thing. You just get rid of their stuff. Or you could use it to like recycle yours. Like, oh, this guy has a come into play ability. Let me put him back on top of my deck, and I can draw him next turn and recast it. Alright. Next pack, we're getting towards the end. We have this guy, which I also need him in my life. This is an anime rat on a motorbike. Nashi Moon Sage's Scion. Another blue land. Coiling Stalker, Ninja Snake. Deals combat damage to a player, put +1/+1 counters on target creature that doesn't have one on it. Which works well with Iron Apprentice. Actually it doesn't because he comes with one. But we're going to get that. We have Simeon Singh. Searchlight Companion. Coiling Stalker. Reality Heist. Costs 7. This costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. With the top 7 cards of your library, you may reveal up to 2 artifacts, roll among them, put them in your hand, put the rest in the bottom of order. So, not too bad. Basically, you can have it cheaper, works really well. Another vehicle. High-speed hover bike. Flash, flying, enters the battlefield, tap up to 1 target creature. And then 1 to crew it. Not bad at all. Arrow of Enlightenment we've seen. We get this human monk. Ruthless Technomancer is a rare from the Commander set. When Ruthless Technomancer enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature you control. If you do, create a number of treasure tokens equal to that power. Pay 3 to sacrifice X artifacts. Return target creature the power of X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. X can't be 0. Interesting. So, yeah, you can sacrifice to create a bunch, or you can sacrifice other ways. It's kind of neat. And then we have our regular rare, Invoke Calamity. Pay 5, a lot of red mana there. You may cast up to 2 instants and a sorcery with a total value of 6 or less from your graveyard or hand without paying for their mana cost. If these spells should be put into your graveyard, exile them instead. Exile Invoke Calamity. Yeah, pay 5 to cast up to 6 cost cards. You lose them, but you know sometimes that's not going to make that big of a difference. That's awesome. And then we got a foil Peerless Samurai and a treasure token card. Alright, got 3 packs left to go. This will probably be our shortest video just because we are starting to get a lot of duplicates, which is fine. I am perfectly okay with that. Our artwork is going to be our Plains card. But at least it's the full art Plains card, which is pretty cool. Tranquil Cove, had some of those. We got a foil version. Nezumi Prowler. Ninja Rat. Target creature you control against death, touch, and life until the end of turn. We've seen him before, but we haven't seen that artwork for him. Guardians of Ouroboros. Dragonfly Suit. Seven-Tailed Mentor. Iganjo Exemplar. Imperial Subduer. Here's a new one. The Tawashi Guidebot. Enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counters for on target creature you control. I'll put a counter on there. Draw a card. This costs 1 less to activate for each modified equipment you control. Cool. So basically, you can make it for free if you have enough stuff. He'd work nice with that little scrap bot, because you could put him in and give one counter to him, then when he dies. But you also put one on him as well. You want to give him a little boost. Web Spinner Cuff. Equipment Spider. Oh, I haven't seen... Yeah, there's a couple equipments that have the name. It's actually cool. Reach. Target creature gets +1/+4. Has reach. Nice. So I haven't had any spiders in the set, so it's a cool way to add spiders into the game. The Life of Toshiro Umezawa. We've seen before. The Memory of Toshiro. Oh, dude, we have a story card here. That is cool. A rare, the Reality Chip. They keep talking about this in several other cards. Legendary Artifact Creature Equipment Jellyfish. You may look at the top card of your library at any time, as long as Reality Chip is attached to a creature. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. 2 cost, 4 defense. We have a foil Fall of the Lord Kanda. And then our last token is a construct for... just a construct. It's an Oni looking construct who has haste. Still need that mech token. I hope they made one for that. Yeah, no planeswalkers yet. No Phyrexians. Maybe there's not any Phyrexians in this set. Maybe I'm just hoping for that. And it's just that one card. This is badass. She's got a giant axe here. Why does it look like she has a second hand? It's like that big hand and then that little hand. Rezona Austria Commander. I got a lot of these legendary characters either. Scoured Barons, black and white. Skybless Samurai. Yuji Trainee gets +1 till the end of turn if it's blocked. The Favor of the Jukai. Enchant artifact or creature, as long as an enchanted permanent has +3/+3 and reach. Nice. Okay, we had that artwork before. Gift of Wrath. Enchant artifact or creature, as long as it's a permanent, gets +2/+2 as menace. When it leaves the battlefield, create a 2/2 red spirit with menace. The Lucky Offering. Destroy target artifact with mana value of 3 or less, you gain 3 life. Thirst for Knowledge. There's our Tesseract. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact. Twin Shot Sniper, we've seen. The Modern Age. Ball of Lord Kanda. Our rare card is Satori Yuziwama. So we've had his ancestor there. Is that in this pack here? No, that was in the last one, I think. I'm not going to go hunt him down. But that's cool, we have one of his ancestors. Blue-Black, Legendary Human Ninja. Whenever you activate a ninjutsu ability, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Trigger this ability only once each turn. Each creature card in your hand has ninjutsu. Oh, that is freaking crazy. You can give ninjutsu to anybody. That's definitely awesome. I mean, it's not super cheap to do, but just the fact you can do it is cool. So there's our anchor to reality. I just realized, so this is that reality chip we were just talking about. This is also the Blind Seer, who we got a couple of cards with. It is also our Empress. You can tell by the white part on her chest there. I mean, it's hard to tell with this particular artwork, but that's cool. And then we have a mini draft card. Alright, last pack for this booster box. If you guys are enjoying these unboxings, let me know and I will try and pick up more from newer sets. I've been thinking about getting some stuff for the Brothers War, but there's also some of the upcoming sets I just saw that are really I'm excited for. going back to Dominaria, doing some stuff there. More war cards. This guy is an evil emperor. Naomi, Pillar of Order. Why do I feel like I've seen that before too? Alright, last pack. Let's hope we get something really cool. We have Island, Exemplar, Asari Captain. Just +1 for each samurai warrior you control. Nice. That's definitely cool. Imperial Subduer, Ancestral Katana. So attached to that guy, so that works. Moth-Ride Patroller, Sunblade Samurai, Vigilance, and discard a search library for basic playing, gain 2 life. Boring to Drive. Enchant creature or artifact, as long as it is enchanted, gets +1/+1 for each creature and or vehicle you control. Or discard it, create 2 1/1 colorless pilots. Cool. So that's actually neat if you need to create them. We have another pilot here. We have Hot Shot Mechanic, Fox Pilot. Of course, you have to have a Fox Pilot because you have Fox McCloud, Star Fox. Now it only makes me wish, though, they had like a Bird Pilot, a Frog Pilot, and a Rabbit Pilot. Just, I don't care if they don't even fit the theme of the set, just put them in here. Hot Shot Mechanic, cruise vehicles as though it has power over 2 or greater. We have Okidaya Reckoner Raid, which we've seen. I'm going to look at our foil card first. We have Terminal Network. Add 1 mana of any color, and then tap an untapped artifact you control to draw a card and discard a card. Token, and our very last card of the box is going to be a regular rare, but it is a saga we haven't seen, the Dragon Kami Reborn. You gain 2 life, look at the top 3 cards of your library, exile 1 of them face down with a hatching counter on it, then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Exile the saga. Exile 1 of them face down with a hatching. Okay, so what's that going to do? Dragon Kami's Egg. Whenever Dragon Kami's Egg or a dragon you control dies, you may cast a creature spell from among cards you own in exile with a hatching counter on them without paying its mana cost. Cool. So, I don't know how else you create hatching counters, but if you can create a bunch of them, you can pay for a bunch of big cards really cheap if you got lucky. So you're going to get at least 2, because it says Saga 1 and Saga 2, so you need to do this twice. It says, with the top 3 cards, exile 1, put the rest in. You have to exile 1. So the problem is in the top 3 cards, if you don't get something that's really good in them 3 cards, then you're just exiling it. Because you only cast a creature spell. So you have to hope that in them 3 cards you have a creature spell, and hope that it's something that's actually worth it. Like you don't have, oh, I have a 1-cost card. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's still not that great. Alright, so that is what we have for Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So I loved the things. I loved actually maybe like deep diving into some of these sets, going back and forth, like comparing like old mechanics to new mechanics, like this one to the other one. Like, I think they had the samurai mechanic, how ninjutsu kind of goes back and forth, some of that stuff. Just see what they did there. Also stuff like Ravnica would be kind of neat to go, like, just pull cards out of my set and look at them that way. So if that's something you guys are interested, let me know. Check you guys out in the next videos. Bye!